Okay. I have restarted the stream. Just going to complicate things. All right. Am I coming through normally?
Yeah.
You sound good
far,
right
yes.
now.
Okay. So, yes.
I'm very nervous for this conversation, so all of this delay has just been making it, like, worse.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
Alright.
silly, but God.
It's like, all right, after the nice chat I had with your leader, I've been waiting for the rest of you to
No
get on the same
fucking
page.
way.
Are you
What?
Del, please
At
tell me
the-
you did that intentionally just for the bit.
At the
I have-
exact same point in the sentence.
God damn it.
Try now. Try again. Just
Okay,
Try
I'm going
not
to
to do
talk
it now.
for a while to see if I cut out or not. Is it cutting out?
you cut out for like
Slightly.
the first letter of "or" and then you came back immediately.
Okay. Ah, this is a pain in the ass.
Try not to say the sentence. Just just say, who was the conversation with?
She had a conversation with your leader and has been waiting for everyone else to get on the same page.
Ooh.
Okay, we
Your-
understood that now. What
Wait,
leader?
Are you proposing that she spoke with the 05?
That's
Are you going to ask her?
horrifying.
I'm going to ask her, when you say our leader, who do you refer to?
Oh, the
Our
one I
organization
abducted.
has- Ah,
He kind of points at himself, very confused.
Yes, you seem to be the rational one of the group.
I believe
Aw.
there's been a
Started smirking.
miscommunication. Though Kelsey's level head has been extremely helpful, and I can attest that she is very capable of decision making. Yes.
Alright. I'm
I
gonna move my mic closer just in case
understand
that's what the
we are
problem
a part of
was.
a we are a part of a much larger organization, which does complicate matters slightly. I wanted to invite you into a more private discussion away from the rest of the bar, so that we may discuss things in greater detail.
That sounds good.
Okay. Do we have like a proper meeting room or like somewhere that could act as one anywhere?
Or bus?
Or is it all just bedrooms?
We're not taking on the floor bus with all the orange stickers everywhere.
Get her
I
into,
thought there was
into
like
the
a
cheap
private.
room.
I thought there was a private meeting room somewhere here. Am I incorrect in that? Yeah, there's not really a
Oh.
private meeting room.
Here,
I mean, there's like
let's,
this dining area over here off the bar.
I'm thinking, because the bottom part of the map is the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. I'm thinking down in the very bottom left at these tables, we can all have a sit down.
I'll get cozy
That sounds.
at the tables.
That's where I'm going to lead her to.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kelsey, let's go.
Whee!
Yeah, this area is more for the people that are spending the night,
We.
which is far fewer than the people just enjoying a meal. I got my microphone in my face, so hopefully I
Alright,
stop
just
cutting
go-
out.
We can hear
everyone-
that.
So everyone knows, when Val reaches his 71 Mach 71 speed, I'll be able to go a very humble, almost 500,000 feet per round.
I
Jake,
would
what
like
was
to
that?
point out real quick
Hmm?
that aside from what happened in the arena, Charlie has never directly spoken to her yet. So this is. She may have seen me doing bullshit or seen me during my match, possibly,
Mhm.
if she was there
Oh,
at the time.
She definitely
But-
watched Kelsey's.
Okay. So,
I still feel
Kelsey's
bad about that
match
one.
was its own whole thing. That was not
Horror
long.
movie. That poor
Kelsey.
man.
Kelsey's just known as that guy who pummeled who pummeled that poor guy into submission.
And everyone loved it.
Wow.
And what do you expect?
All right. After everyone's seated down and has brought their drink or whatever, was she eating at the time?
Yeah, she was, but yeah,
Uh,
it was mostly just wasting time.
All right.
Clockwork is putting the steak Vel gave to Clockwork in front of Charlie.
The man's been traumatized enough, guys.
Poor
No,
Charlie.
it's good. Having someone place something in front of you creates a certain air of control in the situation that the people who are present are doing things to your win. It's a good thing for a negotiator to have. So thank you, Val.
Bon appetit, buddy.
You got it.
I'm sure that wasn't his intention, but Charlie definitely sees it that way.
This is the closest thing Charlie has to class features. Let him do it.
Last what?
This is the
God damn it. Now that I'm watching it, I can see when my thing is not highlighted green.
So the closest thing Charlie has to class what?
Yeah, this is the closest Charlie has to class features. Let him do it.
Okay. Charlie begins cutting the steak and looks up to her and says, "So, to my understanding, you have a common goal with our organization. Now, I'll make this very clear first and foremost. I am not the highest ranking of our organization, but it is a very large and expansive one with many possible resources. This limits us to a certain amount in how much we can work together, depending on what stance we take with one another. You see, I can't make all the decisions for us. I can't simply tell you anything or make any direct promises without properly going through appropriate channels. So I'm going to first ask you, what is your goal?"
Many times your foundation has tried to recruit me.
Tried to what?
Recruit me.
I can see that.
Would it be wrong to hit and I told you so?
Yeah. They don't have the reach I do.
They
What?
don't even have the reach I do.
I walk from plane to plane like you walk from continent to continent.
Yeah, I walk
We
from
have a man
continent to
sitting
continent
right
too
next to me
sometimes.
that can move from continent to continent in a second.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Vel Silverbolt, future god of speed.
Well,
I
that's a new
have
introduction.
no doubt that you are expansively powerful. I have zero doubt that you are fully capable of doing tremendous things. But the fact that you doubt that we are capable of doing things you cannot is where you are faltering. He takes a bite of the steak.
When did I ever say that?
The steak is like very tender and nicely cooked, but suspiciously sweet.
Also, probably cold by now.
Yeah, like lukewarm at best, but
Charlie
Yeah, she.
chuckles a little and responds, "Well, you wouldn't bring up how powerful you are unless you were making a point. And the only point to be made is that you don't need us."
Yeah, look, I've already covered this with your leader in our last discussion. I can't penetrate this Wondertainment's factory fortress. I have tried before. It is very well protected.
Very well, what?
Protected.
And
I
I've
can't
covered
just.
with you already.
Yeah.
And I've covered with you already that he is not our leader, and that on top of that, you are in a discussion regarding working together, not one regarding how you are how it is unnecessary for us to be here.
The only reason
You need
I am
help.
still the only reason I'm still here is because I can't get in there on my own, but you seem to have an in with this Wondertainment.
And the reason we are having this discussion, as I said at the beginning, is there's only so much we can do without taking the proper procedures. He
I
takes
am
another
fighting
bite
for
of
my
his
life
steak
not
and
to
says,
start
"Would you
saying
like a
things.
drink? Anything to help you relax?"
Oh, I'm quite fine as I am.
But I told you
Yeah.
that Kelsey is not our leader, and our actual leaders are what are standing in the way of this situation. I made that clear as soon as we sat down. And this is
Oh.
why I made it clear.
The best information came from Kelsey, so in my book, that makes him your leader.
What kind of information did Kelsey give you? As far as I know, Kelsey isn't much informed about this.
Well, he informed me of the arrangement you have with Wondertainment, and so far that's the only thing that's been relevant.
Yes, and we have more information. We could tell you more about Wondertainment, how he operates, the different things that he's done over history, and his capabilities to inflict greater harm later. We can inform you about how anomalous things such as what he works with come into play with magic in your world. We can inform you on how many things in this world operate beyond the understanding of what the common folk, or even those who have lived a long time like yourself, are aware of. And we are capable of quickly communicating and using technology far beyond anything that you would be aware of. He gestures at her wearing her armor, her, general outfit,
Mm-hmm.
and sets his gun on the table. This is not as a threat. It's very clearly off to the side as a demonstration. He sets it down and says, "And our resources can allow for greater gear, including things that may be able to help you in your current and future quests."
Val sets a
However,
can of
the
Red Bull
reason
on the
I am
table.
asking, which brings me to a ultimate point here, is that I can only help you as much as you're willing to work with me. Again, I do not get the final say. The people who do, however, have stringent guidelines for how much we can help each other. I need you to be willing to work with me, and you need me to be willing to help you.
So much talking, and all I need from you is to get his door open. Then I can join you in ending his deck. I already got that much from your Kelsey.
And how do you plan to do that currently?
Slowly getting more and more like, oh my god. Like, the conversations were so much easier before.
Charlie says, "How do you plan on getting through his door right now?"
I am under the assumption that he will eventually invite you. Vain people have acted the same throughout history. He will want to brag at some point.
Oh,
But
he's
for the love of
bragging
God,
all
we're
the
all gonna
time.
help each other. We know it.
If he
Bragging all
selected
the
you
time.
to test his deck, he will want to show off how it's made.
Then you know nothing of Wondertainment.
Oh no, that sounds like him too.
Yeah, she doesn't know that.
Oh, she does.
Are you saying that out loud?
Before.
Oh.
He is saying that out loud.
She smirks and is still like giving little glances to Kelsey.
Kelsey still looks like he's regretting ever existing.
So, are you hoping to get the invitation to his door then? Is that what
Oh,
you're
no.
hoping for?
I'm assuming
Charlie.
he'll invite you in and I'll come in with you.
and you are assuming that we will just tell you when he invites us. When we go, we'll let you know and tag you along. Are you assuming that we wouldn't be able to slip away from you in any regard or send a message to have someone else go in our stead?
All right, she
Are we
draws
just
her
going to
sword,
hang around?
draws her sword, puts it in front of the table, and slowly slides it into the table. And then just leans over. You'll want me there.
I'm gonna pass
He
with a
takes
pet
another
snake.
bite of his steak and says, I've made it very clear that I want you there. You simply aren't working with me to be able to make it happen. Again, I'm not in control here, and neither are you.
Oh, for the love of God.
And she's like, are you sure
not going-
he's not your leader?
Charlie,
He
please,
says,
this
I
isn't
haven't
working.
even made
For
a
the love
proposal
of
yet.
God.
You
You're
realize
killing me.
that? He looks up at her and says, I haven't even made a proposal yet. You realize that? You've refused to work with me at every
Ow,
turn, and
fuck.
I have literally asked nothing of you so far.
My offer is this. If you can get the door open, I will fight by your side. What other arrangements were you looking for?
We are looking for a proper united stance, not just a promise of you can tag along. We need paperwork done. We need some level of understanding and agreement put down between us. We need a contract. And this does not
Fine.
need to be permanent. I am not going to. If I could just finish. This does not need to be
Yeah.
permanent. I am not asking you to work with us indefinitely. I'm not asking you to be a member of our team and be solely devoted to us for life. I am asking you to make a proper arrangement with us.
She goes, fine, if that's what you need. Yeah, boss?
Fucking Dave. Fucking Dave. No way.
Does Dave work for Asteria?
That is one of his many clients, yes.
By the way, Clockwork fucked off because it just got too dumb for it.
The only reason Kelsey's still there is because he doesn't want Charlie getting stabbed in the face.
Periodically, there's just a strong gust of wind, and Val just has like new things in front of him.
It's like, what can I do for you, madam? And she's like, these fine folks, eyeballing specifically Charlie, doubt my resolve when it comes to hunting down Dex. Dave, like, if you've ever seen him slack jaw.
The only doubt I have is how much you would want it if you're going to throw away an opportunity to work with people that will help you get it.
She's made it abundantly clear, dude.
And Dave looks at Asterius like, are you making it difficult? And she's like, I told him I'd come.
Kelsey's head is on the table.
Charlie turns to Dave. Charlie turns to Dave and politely says, hello, how are you doing? I believe we met briefly before the wedding. She said that she is willing to come, and I'm trying to explain to her that we need a proper arrangement to be permitted to let her come. We have our own bosses.
We never listened to him.
Can Clockwork hear that from where he's sitting? He's sitting right under everyone.
Oh,
Are you
hello.
eavesdropping?
Yes, you could.
Oh shit, nice move, Clockwork.
You can just hear Clockwork mutter under his breath, oh my fucking god.
We never
Smart
listened
enough.
to him. Unless we have to. And even then,
All
we
right, so
barely listened.
so Dave turns to Charlie. So what assurances are you looking for?
Well, first of all, we would like any more information that she has and any networks she has with full transparency so that we may give full transparency through our networks and our information gathering. A full disclosure agreement.
Does that include
He,
the total contract?
Dave is chuckling a little bit at that. It's like she has a singular purpose that she has honed herself. She doesn't use a network. She smells decks and follows them.
That's true. She smelled when Mulret sent it away. It was fucking terrifying.
Which means anytime she gets a whiff, we should be alerted.
She's gonna smell it every time Mulret walks in.
Asteria's like, I'm not telling you where decks of many things are, if that's what you're asking.
Which is fair.
I'm not going to ask you for any information on decks, simply anomalous decks. If you find any that are weird, like this one is, then it is our business's business to know about it. I will offer you the olive branch of information that I will remind you I have been trying not to disclose due to the fact that we are a secretive organization. We deal in the things that tear the universe apart, and we try to prevent that from happening. Same as you.
She is
Yours
one of the
might be a
things
more
tearing our
focused-
universe apart. Sorry.
Your goal and ours are aligned. As it stands, there are different stances in our organization for information and clearance. You do not have a clearance level, which is why none of what I'm telling you right now, I should be. And I could be killed for doing so. So you understand the position I am in.
All right, so she takes a deck out of her pocket, which is 3 times as thick as the deck of many fates, puts it on the table. Are you saying you want to use this?
He puts down his goggles of true sight to see if it has any anomalous properties. Or like if it has the anomalous reality warping around it.
No, it is magical as all get out, but not reality bending.
He
She
pulls up
takes
his
no
goggles
word
and he
from every
says,
breath.
an item like that is irrelevant to us.
She
Charlie,
puts it back. You were one of the first people to say no.
I have a very set goal, the same as you. And that
Yes.
is not part of it.
And my goal, as far as you are concerned, is end Wondertainment's deck factory.
And in that, we are aligned. I would be willing to offer you, as of my current rank, level 3 clearance to any information that we have. There are 5 levels of clearance, so this would put you well above most of the standard troop.
you
In
don't need to
exchange,
do
we would
any of
like your
this.
cooperation. What was that?
You don't need to do any of this. She's going to go.
Dave is like, do you have any idea how many secret organizations she has passed up?
And how many of them have tried taking her power from her?
All
All?
of them.
And we don't give a shit about that. That is where we differ.
Not
All of them
too sure about
probably
that.
includes us, Charlie. Us definitely includes. All of them definitely includes us.
We are not going to ask you to take anything from you, but we would like your assistance in this matter and an open line of communication so that if at any point in the future we run into an issue that you may be able to assist us with, we can reopen negotiations.
And in her face is just written, more negotiation.
All right. She then
Charlie.
she puts her hand on Kelsey's shoulder, and you feel a burning.
Ow! What the?
If you ever enter the Feywild, I will know, and I will go to the factory.
I was gonna call you regardless. That was not necessary. Ow! Damn! Charlie, I told you so. Ow!
You hear
So, as it stands,
you hear Clockwork laughing in the background.
And she's like, I am done here.
Charlie, I'm stealing your jacket.
And Dave is like, well, I guess my services are not needed.
Sorry, Dave.
And she just steps one step in the inn and then the next step gone. And then comes back,
continues eating a steak.
grabs her sword, and then leaves again.
Oh, oh shit, I forgot my story.
Yeah.
That is important. Don't lose that.
Oh shit, I forgot my god slaying sword in the
I was like-
fucking gun barrel
I'll go,
of the
okay,
night
so-
out drinking.
So, Charlie, about the steak, how was it?
Oh, about as good as your comment undermining exactly what I said in the middle of the negotiations regarding Wondertainment's actions. Very helpful, Val.
She was never going to go with it, Charlie. I
I
told
didn't
you.
comment something on
She was
Wondertainment's
willing
action. I
to
didn't
sign
say
a
nothing.
contract with us. She brought someone to sign a contract with us.
You talked
What
her
do
out
we
of
know
it
about
all-
this woman
No.
aside from this? She kidnapped you and then showed up at our bar again.
She's used to doing what she wants.
And I'm not going to stand by and let that happen in a mission that we need to undertake. Charlie's also very used to doing what he wants.
Yeah, this is unstoppable force meeting unstoppable force.
You cut out again.
Yeah, I saw.
Meeting an immovable object.
No, unstoppable force and unstoppable force.
Oh, I see.
Which creates
Look
no
at where we
motion
left.
because it's not forced with arrow.
Let's look at where we left off here. She still needs assistance getting into Wondertainment's factory. We are still doing exactly what we would have been doing, whether she showed up or not. She's the one that came to us with a need. He gets
She's
up and
showing
leaves.
up regardless, dude. I don't know what the fuck she just did to my shoulder.
Are you checking it?
Yes.
Okay. You see
Also-
burned into your shoulder is like the symbol that you see on the back of decks of many things.
That did cut out a little bit.
It's the same symbol you see on the back of a deck of many things.
Rude.
Hey, nice Tad. How'd you get that?
How quick I will punch you. I'll tell that your face is made of metal.
So yes, now she can track you. All right, what you doing with the rest of the day?
I'm stealing his jacket and I'm taking a nap.
If she tries to steal my jacket, I'm shooting her in the face.
I don't take the jacket.
Anybody gonna go
Right.
get the scramble glasses from Gears?
Vel still doesn't understand what the scramble glasses are.
So Vel, basically they're gonna do some technical stuff and it's gonna let you see the rocket. Do you want to see the rocket?
I mean, I think I could just like go see it in person sometime.
So that's not how that works in like any way.
Yeah, even if you were there, you wouldn't notice it.
Oh, I thought it was just real small because it's in space.
No. There's like a a thingy on the rocket itself, so you can only see it with the goggles. And that's also a one-time event, so you can't just go see it any time or sometime.
No, again, like I think I could just get up there. I don't think that would be that hard.
It would be a different view from the Earth rather than, up there.
That is true. Yeah, I guess give me your fancy decoder glasses.
Go bug gears.
Okay. And then Vel is just not there anymore. And then where's Gears?
His lab, first level of the tower.
Okay, yeah. So there's a just buzzing noise on Gears' door. Bzzz.
All right, is anybody else going?
I like rockets, yeah.
Okay. So Val is already at the tower. Kelsey, as you leave, is anybody else, or is everybody else still in the inn?
Yeah, me.
Were you going or still in the inn?
I'm still in the inn.
Okay, so just Kelsey and Val. All right. So you're on opposite sides of the field. Bright, blinding flash for a moment, followed by the loudest boom you have ever heard. Con save. DC 15 to avoid being deafened.
Is that for everyone in the building?
Everyone outside. Inside, all of the windows shatter.
In the gun barrel?
In the gun barrel, yeah.
Oh shit.
Charlie gets up and goes to check on things.
I cannot hear a thing anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah. If only that happened like 5 minutes ago.
Oh no, Kelsey, you have been deafened.
Oh no.
Oh no, Vel has too.
I know, it's pretty remarkable.
It's only for a
Vel
minute though.
Vel should not run now.
Yeah, it's like all you can hear for the next minute is just ringing in your ears. You could tell that the boom came from above.
Crazy.
Well, the Charles duo is checking on things apparently now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you could also tell it came from above, but you were shielded by the walls.
I think we're going to step outside to see what's happening. At least I am.
All right, so several kilometers straight up above the empty field is... Well, you don't know what a mushroom cloud looks like.
Uh-oh.
Probably like a mushroom.
Yeah.
We see a cloud that looks like a mushroom. I think we get the gist.
And from that is a giant boxy structure, and it looks like someone like in free fall next to it.
Vel, go catch them.
Go catch them. What's falling? I'm sorry. There's a boxy structure and what?
There is
Person.
a person-shaped thing in free fall next to the boxy structure.
Well, you know my old catchphrase. It's hero time.
Gotta go fast.
What can I turn into to catch somebody? Oh, I can turn into like a bird, but I actually move pretty slow as a bird, which is... I'm sure there's some level of irony there.
Yeah. Well, all you have to do is not let the person hit the ground.
All right, so I'm gonna turn into like a boar bound because they have real good jump. And then I lunge into the air to catch them wonderfully.
Okay, so when they get close enough for your jump.
My vertical leap as a moorbounder is 70 feet.
Okay. So that would be very shortly before they hit the ground. So you get up in the air grab this individual. The big boxy thing slams into the field like a meteor. Giant crater.
Oh, good.
Which, now that it's closer and you are from Earth, you recognize as the front half of a cargo truck.
Oh dear.
I'm just back with the person.
Okay. It is a guy he's a little guy wearing jeans, a skater t-shirt, and red flannel.
Dell, tell me something, and I want you to be truthful.
Where exactly is this taking place at this point? One second.
Between the gun barrel and the tower.
Okay.
And it has just decimated the field, which he hadn't planted anything yet.
Is this Hitchhiker through the Galaxy?
The little guy does not have a towel.
Okay. I would get to the boxy thing that just landed.
It is the front half of an 18-wheeler. And where it ends, it has been blown off, but there is no back end.
Oh dear.
And you assume Vel. I don't know if you've seen him in that form before, but you can reasonably assume it's him.
Vel, you gained weight?
Reasonably assume Vel what gained weight? Do I look thick?
Yeah, Vel, did you gain weight? Because of the Moorbounder form.
And you can see that he is carrying someone.
Vel's a big, muscly, derpy-looking tiger cat thing. He's just like, he just looks at you and he kind of like scuffs like a cat would, like, or not, but like a kind of noise. He's also about the size of a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Else would get to them then. Hey, you're already a cat, so let me do my jokes.
Okay. Where are we going to put Vel? All right, just out here, out in the field.
Yeah, well, I have more Bounder art that I could use.
All right, I'll let you change.
I think I made a token for more Bounder. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that thing, yeah. All right, so yeah, you can see that there is someone draped over Vel's back, face down, unconscious.
I would like to make a medicine check.
Okay, go for it.
22.
Okay. You can tell this individual is stable, but has been through a bit. Not bleeding or anything, but definitely bruised.
Okay, just in case, I'd cast Cure Wounds on him. Because Dell is probably still in trance.
Oh, yeah.
From
Unavailable for a while. All right, so you turn him.
Shitty roll. Holy shit.
Yeah. All right, well, some of the bruises go away.
I can help with healing and whatnot.
All right. But as you slide him off and get him face up, it is someone you recognize.
I or who?
Clockwork would recognize.
Ollie. Oh my god. I had to think about it. His eyes wide. Oh my god, it's fucking Ollie. Wait, how did he get here?
You don't know.
No, that in character, slight panic. How did he get here? What the fuck? What happened to his score?
All right, everyone. Okay, by now you're not deafened anymore. The ringing has ended. The ringing has ended.
Bell's like, hello, I found this guy.
And I will assume Kelsey has seen Clockwork's reaction.
You okay?
That's someone from my reality.
Oh.
How? How did Ollie get here? And he's not actually expecting an answer from Kelsey and Vel, or Charlie if he's here.
Yeah,
I stepped
that's
outside, so I presume at this point I'm like I'm around.
Yeah.
Let's get him inside first.
Yeah.
All right, you putting him back on Vel's back?
Yes.
All right. Did anybody have any questions for Clockwork as to who this is?
I can probably wait, but who is Ollie exactly?
He was a co-worker of mine, so to speak. He drove us to our missions, and he was a pretty decent guy.
Was he a good driver?
He was a decent driver.
Oh, messed up. I gotta ask.
He was licensed to do that.
He was licensed to do that, yes.
Okay.
Well, and he gestures to the to one half of the 18 wheeler.
Wait,
What did you say?
Is this? I was too zoomed in because like he added someone on the right side at the same time when he added Ollie, and I thought that's where the focus was, so I was zoomed in wrong.
Oh shit! Where did she? She's supposed to be in the bar.
She got added at the same time as Ollie, so when I saw that, that's where I thought stuff was happening. I was so confused.
I have no idea how she got moved.
I don't know, but you can see why I was confused.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All right. So, Vel, are you assisting Ollie in wherever you're taking him?
Yeah, I'll walk Ollie.
I'm gonna look at Ollie with my goggles of true sight real quick.
He is still
I'm not
unconscious.
sure about this.
There is nothing deceptive about him. There's no magic or anything. He just is as he is.
Not
I'm
even
wearing
any...
them, do I notice anything weird about Kelsey's shoulder or what I have noticed earlier when it happened?
You wouldn't have seen it through clothing.
Okay.
Like, you could hear the searing when Asteria held his shoulder.
Ew.
Okay. So we're gonna need to get it out. But now that's it from me. So I guess we're taking Ollie inside.
Let's
Yep.
just drag him to one of the rooms up here.
All right. How long you spending with Ollie?
Well, I'm not leaving.
Okay. All right. You continuing to attempt healing?
Yes. And if Del wakes up and gets here, he'd probably tell him because Del still has way more medicinal knowledge than Clockwork does. He's an engineer, not a doctor.
Every
Medicine.
casting of Hollow takes a full 24 hours of meditation.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want
I
me?
just sorry.
Do you want me to cast healing spells for you? Because I can do that if you'd like.
Do I need to spare the dying, or is Ollie stable?
He's stable.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's just sleeping.
Very, very beat
Oh.
up.
He's having to sleep.
Well-
Got knocked out of an exploding truck.
If you still have some strength left, that would be really nice, Kelsey. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. However many he needs, I can do. I have not touched any of my spells today.
All right. Well, you can start with 1.
Okay. Ah, thanks, Lid. Whee. 6.
Okay. You both together, the healing is enough that he's got his eyes open, at least. He's looking around.
I don't want him to be in a lot of pain. I can cast more.
Go for it.
Great. So I'm gonna go for 3rd level because I feel bad for him. Okay.
All right. He's at least able to focus.
Okay. I'm assuming you laughed because you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 levels higher, 4 more healing.
Yeah. So, hang on. We're just.
So yeah, he is in the bed.
Let's toss
Look-
another 11 hit points his way.
Oh, okay. He's looking around, sees Clockwork. It's like, I'm here.
Yes, you are here.
Oh,
Still outside.
man. I saw the target footage.
What?
This-
you
this-
did what?
The security footage from the target. We saw you.
Oh shit! You saw me. I knew we should have worn masks.
Like he's starting to think. Oh, so I'm here now.
Ollie,
Does this mean I get to introduce skateboarding to Faerun?
and he's just I think they already got that. Sorry.
Do they?
Do we?
Well, I figured because of Gummy,
Oh, that was roller skating.
but I think they have the knowledge of when they have roller skating that they have skateboarding.
They were from Earth.
Yes, and
The fantasy world has not figured out skateboarding yet.
Okay, in that case,
The first skateboards were made from roller skates. So, there's still time. You can do
Yep.
it.
sure, buddy, you can try that.
And he just like,
Mr. He hasn't done anything yet.
you can see him like bouncing just a little bit, like, my isekai arc starts now.
Okay, Mr. Isekai Protac, please calm down first.
Let it be happy.
Also, he does look
Clockwork.
very happy to see Clockwork.
Who is this guy?
One of Clockwork's friends?
Well, I was trying to ask Clockwork.
My bad.
No, it's fair if you know what,
no.
let's just say it was out loud, yeah. It doesn't matter.
One more time, more officially. This is Ollie. What's his foundation? What's it called again? What's his job again?
Motor pool.
Officially? He worked at the motor pool in my site, and he got us to most of the missions we attended.
More importantly,
Oh.
what is he to you? A friend, a
So-
colleague?
A lover.
Lover.
Dang it, we only got the same joke.
A lover.
He just
A
looked at all
darling
three of you.
criminal.
Ew.
Charlie throws out some silent image hearts in the air.
Charlie, I'm no longer mad at you.
You
I'm still mad at you.
Then I'm
just
still mad.
you just hear the sounds of him reloading his rifle.
That's an overreaction, Clockwork.
I would say he's a close acquaintance and a good colleague.
I've never heard of a close acquaintance. Usually people just call those friends.
He actually looks at you.
I certainly wouldn't. I have
Huh.
close acquaintances in real life that I would not call friends.
Fair.
All right,
I'll
as you're
interact with a lot
talking,
of people like that.
Ollie is like trying to get Clockwork's attention. It's like, hey, Clockwork.
What is it, Ollie?
While you were gone, I made level 4. I'm in charge of the motor pool.
Oh my god, cool.
I have a subordinate. Her name's Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Should we get this man like a celebratory cake or something?
Ollie, I have no idea what to make with this. He just
I don't know, there's
just
something about him. It's infectious. I want to be proud of him.
What is he so delightful? I just love him.
he just
Oh.
Ollie can see a golden ripple portal opening in the air. Charles grabbing like a phone from the target and gives it to Ollie. Here, a celebration, I guess.
He brings out his own phone, notices there is no signal, and he's like, wait, does this one work here?
It should be in a few hours. We are developing internet here.
Oh,
Why not?
neat.
Sadly, only the recordings of the internet / YouTube are only till 2022.
Ah, the best times.
Ah,
I can't wait to check out this thing called Pornhub they've been talking about. That was entirely a joke.
Also to
entirely a joke.
2022.
Cuddles was saying
Oh,
it's gonna be great.
yeah. Oh my god, let's not tell Cuddles.
That the internet
Cuddles is gonna be
exists.
trapped in a room for weeks again, and this time it won't be with a turtle.
Oh my god. Like Cuddles come out. It's like I haven't watched it all yet.
He comes out looking like Quagmire, his right arm's just huge.
His strength is just maxed out.
His strength
God.
stat is maxed out in one arm, the other one it's -3.
That arm
Also-
uses the mouse.
Also, I just assumed that his current phone is damaged because of the explosion.
You would be right. Not that he
Okay.
would know it right now.
Ollie, just take it. I think you'd want to be you'd want to be connected.
Sounds good. I don't know about you, but it's feeling really sleepy in here.
Yeah, you should probably get some rest. You just fell out of the sky. By the way, before you go to
Probably
sleep,
watch him.
what happened? Can you remember anything?
Oh, right. So there was this deer god, and we were performing a ritual to shred it atom from atom. So I had the site's warhead in the truck, drove it up the mountain, and when I got into position, it rendered reality.
What?
And then I got knocked out the window somehow.
A deer what?
This deer god, it could rewrite reality. It was turning the mountains into a glass castle.
Charlie says as if he was like surprised. Dear God!
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
don't even know about you.
Yeah, okay. Apparently a lot happened since I was there.
Oh, you have no idea. Bright's gone, by the way.
Don't tell me he's also here.
No. They replaced Bright and the amulet with Dr. Shaw.
How did they do that?
They did the same ritual that Bright did, but Shaw did it, and so his spirit replaced Bright's.
Oh,
Repeating words every time I see my Discord bubble go away.
Nice compensation.
nice.
It's going to be annoying on the record.
It's going to sound
Gonna
so
be annoying
funny.
on the recorder.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to sound so bad on the recording.
This is magic. The cutting has to be magic because it keeps cutting in the same spot. Now, what witch did you piss off?
I don't know.
Fix it, please. Give her egg cheese. They like
all
it.
right, Ollie. You take a nap for now. We'll talk later. Okay.
Sounds good. And yeah, very quickly to sleep.
Nice.
Taco?
Yeah.
You want me to keep an eye on him while he sleeps so he doesn't like die in his sleep?
And Charlie robs him.
I don't think this guy has anything of value, really.
No.
Charlie is going to whisper in his ear while he's sleeping, in Clockwork's voice using mimicry, "Good night, my love," and then walk away.
Does not stir at all.
Kelsey, you still think it's an overreaction?
What? Huh? What'd you say?
Kelsey, do you still think it was an overreaction?
Yes.
Well then.
Anyway, for Ollie's sake, before you pull the gun out again, which, again, unnecessary, do you want me to keep an eye on him while he's asleep so he doesn't die in his sleep?
Don't worry, he's a hardy fella. He won't die in his sleep. We healed him to save a village. I do not think he dies so easily now.
I can't see the brain, so I'm not as convinced. I don't know if that's just how he is. He seems delightful, by the way. Real sweetheart. But I can't see brain damage, so it still happen.
Yeah,
Especially
after
with
your
the-
healing, he seemed fine enough.
Fair enough.
Just in case, I'm going to cast a glyph of warding on the bed where he's lying,
Okay.
and it would activate as soon as his HP drop below a certain level, and
Okay.
it would cast Cure Wounds on 4th level.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
All right, what you doing with the rest of your time? You got like a few hours before the rocket.
I would like to get a hold of Connie Tact, actually,
Okay.
if I could. I want to ask her to search for any information in regards to the woman we were speaking to before, and any history to it, any records, any legends, anything she can find.
Okay. Yep, it'll take a few hours, 2 days, depending on how in depth she's going to go.
I will be making the same request of Gears when given the opportunity.
Of course. Meanwhile, you do, Kelsey, anyway, gets a reply back on the pocket watch.
oh, good. What's it say?
You have an appointment scheduled within the hour.
What'd you say?
You have a appointment scheduled within the hour, and it's a message for Charlie.
I'm gonna go tell Charlie.
All right.
There's the
Charlie's
potential.
just been waiting outside the room to see how everything goes, so.
Okay. In the message is teleportation circle runes. Basically, an address. You use it inside a teleportation circle, which Kiki has been doing daily 100 feet outside the tavern.
All right. After Kelsey gives the message, Charlie's going to thank him, say, "I appreciate you bringing this to my attention." Real quick, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Mhm.
Why would someone who's capable of smelling out the thing that they're looking for plan out a several-day-long ambush where they repeatedly visit a business that they know the person will be returning to, instead of going and tracking them directly?
It's easier.
It's easier than walking right to them?
Mallrat's been all over the place. He's been in many places. She doesn't seem like the type who particularly wants a bunch of people getting in the way. If she can get him while he's largely alone and in the middle of nowhere, it's easier.
It wasn't the middle of nowhere, it was a packed bar.
No, we were all no, okay. So Mallrat walked out and okay. You know how Mallrat likes to walk away sometimes and do shit on his own? I followed him, he pulled the card, she lost her shit. We were a few feet, like a good bit from the bar. There was no one else around. There weren't any distractions. With more people around, it's more likely you're gonna have extra casualties. She doesn't seem like the type who wants that. She has her
His
goals.
eyes light
And she can see them.
his eyes light up a little bit when she says he pulled the card. You could continue, Kelsey. I just
Please don't pull a card to get her attention.
No. It's that can she smell out the decks, or does she smell when they're used?
She can smell the deck. When Molrat teleported away, she could smell that it wasn't with him anymore and that he had handed her a fake. Because he tried to trick her, and it didn't work. And then she got more pissed. And then things went downhill, like, really fast.
Could she smell that Charles had the deck?
So she's
She
capable
couldn't
of
because
moving.
it was in another. It was in the whatchamacallit, I think.
So she's capable
That's why I
of
did
crossing between
Because of her
planes, traveling great distances, vanishing in an instant, but it was inconvenient for her to just go straight to him.
You could have asked her. She was very forthcoming.
She was not at all.
Dude,
I love the different interpretations.
she was when I was talking to her.
She
friendly.
respects
Friendly and
Kelsey.
forthcoming are two different things. But is there anything else that she mentioned about her past or history or anything that might be of use?
The first deck of many things was made by an arrogant wizard. All right, let's see if I can remember this from like God knows how many weeks ago.
Yep, I will not be correcting you.
I'm gonna throw something at you through the screen now. Let's try. Okay. From what I remember, so I could be misremembering. She said that the first deck of many things was made by an arrogant wizard who was trying to get her attention or something like that. He was romantically interested in her. She wasn't. She has a wife. Had a wife. Had a wife. The deck made her immortal, and she decided, fuck that, and she was going to destroy all of them because the dude who made it was not as bright as he thought he was and was just making things worse. And now every time someone makes a new deck, they don't make it the same as the last one, so there's always a new card or two. So whenever she gets a new deck, she adds the new cards to her deck, which is why that thing is so big compared to like usual decks. And dang it, I lost my
Wait.
train of thought.
So
Yeah?
does she destroy the deck, or does she put it in her deck?
Okay, so when a new deck is made, it usually has the same cards, except a few new ones thrown in, because according to her, mages who think they can make a deck of many things get arrogant and decide to make their own. So she takes the new cards out and then destroys the rest of them. And then she adds those to her deck so no one else can access them and like mess things up, I guess.
She's right about the arrogant thing, making something like that. Usually they are.
Oh yeah,
All right.
definitely.
And how's your shoulder?
It
The
hurts.
pain is gone.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Do you mind if I check it out real quick to see what she did?
Go for it.
He looks at her shoulder.
It is an enchantment very similar to the energy of a deck of many things.
Well, that's not good. She seems to have marked you in some way.
I couldn't tell.
In some magical way.
I couldn't tell.
I was hoping she was just being hot-headed.
No wonder you're the leader.
All right.
No. She knew she was. What I could tell. She figured she wasn't getting anywhere with you, so she decided she was just going to follow us. And since I was sitting right next to her, or she likes me more than you, she is using.
So would Kelsey, like, would we know out of game that that's a tracking thing?
The way she talked about it seemed very conclusive.
She said that as soon as I went into the Feywild, she would know and she would be there, or something to that effect. So we're smart. We can figure that part out, I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
I am going to be very clear here. I don't trust her. I know you do, but as it stands, she has kidnapped one of ours, refused to speak with us in any way other than domineering, and is attempting to destroy something that is anomalous, which goes against our mission standard.
You're a very strong-headed man.
If
A
And I
very
do
what?
you. I don't remember the actual phrase. Be nice to me. I said strong-headed.
Oh, strong-headed.
Yeah. Stubborn.
And you are a very trusting man.
I don't
That is
trust
not
her.
good.
I don't like her. I mean, I do like her. I don't trust her. There's a difference.
Then we can agree that
Unfortunately.
knowing more about her is important. Yes?
Yes, and at the moment, I know more about her than you do, which is why I tried to tell you that going at it the way that you did wasn't going to work. And it didn't work. And now she has magically burned something into my shoulder, Charlie.
Yes. Now she has assaulted one of our people.
She hates those decks so much that we would know that she was going to be there, regardless of what she agreed to or didn't agree to. She has no interest in the Foundation. She has no interest in what we have. All she cares about is the deck that we have. So she has interest in one thing that we have, the deck that we have, and getting into that building. She
And
doesn't
that's
care
why
about
we need a
the Foundation.
proper agreement, which is why Dave was there.
And you talked her out of it. I don't know how you talked her into it in the first place. No, you talked her out of it because you kept talking.
Yes, and I'm sure that it was very helpful having two people sitting next to me that were either debating against me or screaming about how they thought that this was bad. As it stands, she has a willingness to some extent to create a deal. She wouldn't have an association with a deal maker if it wasn't something she was open to. And as long as we can find a way to get rid of that thing on your shoulder, it puts her back to exactly where she was before the deal, which is she needs us. And we need her to need us because otherwise we're disposable to her.
She doesn't care about us. She only cares about the deck. Once the deck is dealt with, it doesn't matter how she views us.
We're gonna keep going in circles.
Yeah. I don't want you to be late for your meeting, so I'm gonna walk away now.
Not dying in the Feywild for this shit.
Huh?
This was under his breath after he walked away.
Yeah, but I want to know. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was an in-game thing. He muttered to himself, "I'm not gonna die in the Feywild for this shit."
He doesn't have to go.
None of us do, really.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason that we care as much is because we fucking hate Wondertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That's the need.
Yeah.
We don't need to go.
Yeah.
She only gets there if we go. If we refuse to, what's she gonna do? Kill us? Then she completely loses the opportunity to go in the first place.
You know that resurrection spells are a thing, right? And fucking torture?
I honestly would not put it past her. Yeah.
No.
That's an out of character thing, by the way. Charles, Clockwork is not there.
Yeah. You would be familiar with what an Oath of Conquest paladin is willing to do.
Yeah. Nothing is off limits to her.
Yes, well, it's not like I haven't died for what I wanted before anyway.
Yeah. Most of our friends, though, kind of wanted to fight Wondertainment, so we're going.
All right, so you're heading for the teleportation pad. Kiki's been keeping up. Okay.
I'm not sure where that is on the map, so I'm just...
I mean, it's like, you go out the front door, it's 100 feet. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Okay, so you use the address runes, and it whisks you away into what looks like a waiting room of a clinic or more like a therapist's office.
Okay. Is there anyone in the room with me?
No.
Okay, I guess Charlie is going to have a seat and see what happens.
Okay.
There's an appointment.
After just a few minutes of sitting there, just wondering what, you do eventually hear a stirring from the next room, and the door opens, and there's a guy there. Clean cut, definitely Earth. Circular red sunglasses. He's like, "Are you one of 0511's?"
Yeah. I would be considered that, yes.
Ah, good. She set up an appointment. Come on in.
I follow him.
Okay.
You said that it's like a modern day therapist's office, or?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let me. Wow, this is a very real man going on here.
This is who I imagine when I think Elias Shaw.
Okay. So, could you tell me more about what this is, how it functions?
This is Nestix therapy. We're going to have to go through a checklist
I
of.
swore I would never go to therapy. No. I'm joking.
We're going to go through a checklist of what you are trying to remember, and get the right dosage and process for your intended goal.
So I need to open up. Is that...
Yes, that is exactly what Nestix do.
He uses disguise self to turn into Noah Fenway, the victim-blaming therapist. And says, "Is there any chance I could reverse the roles here?"
Are you the Nestix expert now?
He changes back. All right.
Like, all right, well, fortunately, you are on the O5's network, so there is no copay.
Oh,
God, we have insurance.
insurance?
The fuck's
Nestix are
insurance?
very expensive.
He
You
begins
are
to
very
tear up.
lucky.
This is the first time he's ever had benefits at a job.
All right, he brings out a clipboard. Let's begin. Name, and this is just what you want me to call you. I don't care if it's your real name.
Charlie will be fine.
Okay. And how long ago are the memories that you have buried?
About 20 years or so.
Are they magically sealed, or sealed by amnestics, or just childhood trauma?
They aren't sealed, I don't believe. They may be affected by trauma. I'm trying to remember the stories that my father told me when I was little, before he left. He used to tell me a lot about the SCP Foundation, different things that may be useful in my current stance, but I can't really access that information in any other way, and having it come back to me would be much better, though I can't say that trauma wouldn't play a role in the difficulty remembering them.
Oh, fortunately, standard trauma is much easier to reverse than anything anomalous.
Okay, good. He feels a little uncomfortable being candid with someone.
Yeah, I imagine. It's like, okay, and he's gonna go through like a 20-minute process of getting your height, body weight, sugar levels, just things that might interfere with the nestics. Blood type, all that
Okay.
stuff. Just basic medical stuff. Once we get past that, it's like, okay. Childhood memories, things long ago, will take a few sessions to uncover. So I'm going to prescribe 1 session a week, which should get you roughly 1 major
Oh
memory.
my god, did we just make Charlie going to therapy a standard fucking thing?
Yes.
No! The character arc! Charlie's in therapy!
Oh no.
Charlie is
My
really
roommate is distraught. 1 second. My roommate is so distraught at this, she barged in. My god. I'll explain later.
Most distressed I've ever heard someone say that.
No, it's borderline personality disorder.
okay.
All right. So
Oh,
he takes
God.
opens up his desk drawer, takes out a syringe of black liquid. He's like, all right, if you want, we can start right away with your first session.
Well, I've never turned down I've never turned down a weird needle from a shady man before. He puts his arm out.
All right. So slow injection. It's like there will be some disorientation. I would suggest lying down on the bed.
Disorientation for how long?
Yes.
During the course of remembering. So it should be no more than half an hour. Half an hour. I don't know if you can hear me repeating, but fucking Twitch will.
You haven't been repeating at all.
Yeah, I am
You've been
watching
cutting out
my
and then picking up pretty well where you've left off.
I am watching my bubble like a hawk.
Now might be a time that that Charlie has become a background character in my roommate's campaign. That
Yeah.
like not directly shown at any point, but they keep finding like wanted posters and shit.
It's like, all right. Now, it will help the memory take root if you speak it out as it returns to you.
He begins speaking, saying the terms that I've been hearing lately are feeling more familiar. Euclid, header, safe, anomalies, something about a statue that'll break your neck. And he begins just going on a tangent, talking about different things from the SCP Foundation and shattered bits and pieces, rather like in-depth information that he didn't expect to know about already, and
Mhm.
occasionally goes on a slight side tangent about different episodes of Futurama that his dad briefly covered the plot of while he was a kid. That's just there too for some reason because that was also part of the stories he heard growing up. It was all SCP Foundation and Futurama. So
All right.
he's there like, and something about the robot opening a casino with blackjack and hookers. I did that once. And it carries on like that for a while.
Okay, in future sessions, you can like talk about specific events that are important to Charlie. So we're laying the groundwork. As you talk, he's like writing things down. When you finish, he has a list of numbers, which by now you know are SCP article numbers. He's like, all right, well, with your security clearance, you do have access to read these, which should help you travel down memory lane.
He takes and begins looking over them. And question: are the JSCPs canon in this
Yes.
iteration? Okay. He's just like, yeah. Oh, I remember pointing at 420J. He's like, I remember him mentioning something about like a weekend. He stole that for a bit. I don't know. It was honestly, I don't think he ever told me exactly what it was. Something about me being too young.
But yeah.
Is his father Morat?
Almost everybody wants 420-J.
His father probably smoked with Mole Rat at some point.
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious.
Mole Rat spent more time with Charlie's dad than Charlie did.
Oh. Someone message Mole Rat. Damn. And he's going through, and he suddenly just has like a moment of panic as he looks over at him, and he's just like, so the Scarlet King is real.
Oh yes, he is our biggest concern. Not much we can do about it though.
He looks back down at the paper. I don't really have anything specific I can bring up beyond this. I'll think of more like for next time.
Yeah, this is a new arc.
This is Charlie Goes to Therapy as a new arc. Were you let me guess, when I said I wanted Nestix, you were just like, yeah, we're doing this.
Yep.
But at one point he starts to get into his father leaving, and then backtracks and is like, that's not what I'm here for, and just kind of like with a voice crack, he's just like, no, and then continues to go on with the SCP focus of the session.
All right, when you finally get to the end and he has the list of numbers of things you have referenced, so you can really go into it. He's like, all right, I know how unpredictable schedules can be, so he lists some flexible hours he will be available. The O5s are paying him very well.
I try to schedule around the Strixhaven fights and everything, and like from what I know of what my schedule's doing, do you mind if after the session I think through a bit of like what I would have liked to have covered during this to message you?
Oh, we can flash back.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, he sets up the new session, and I guess we're about done with therapy for today.
Yeah. The introduction session.
Only real sessions were that fast.
We're skipping ahead time. It's been a few hours.
Yeah.
There.
This is just setting up, because I was very unprepared for Charlie Goes to Therapy. I don't think anyone here was prepared for Charlie Goes to Therapy.
Del was.
Wait, you were? Did you know about this?
No, I said Del.
No what?
Oh, Del was. Oh.
All right.
Just dropped the step forward.
All right. So while Charlie was doing that, what's everybody else up to waiting for nightfall?
I want to harass some method bug.
Ooh, is my order with Barry ready?
Yes. Also, when you step out, you see one of the royal messenger pigeons at the door with a package.
Oh, hello. hello,
Chuck-
royal pigeon.
The man
Oh.
himself.
The pigeons talk.
God.
The cat,
Oh, wait.
the myth, the legend.
Oh wait, I'm a druid. That's normal.
No, an Aarakocra.
Oh, okay.
One of a pigeon Aarakocra messengers.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
he's got a package for you.
Animals still exist, Del. Please.
I know.
He goes, "Oh, thank you.
Would be
And-
funny though.
Who's the package from?"
The king.
The king.
In my experience, you shouldn't trust delivery people in this world.
For me personally, or like
For
me
you, yeah.
personally, or for
For you personally, yeah.
I as we've had some history with packages being violent, I'm going to inform everybody that I'm opening a package.
Everyone
meanwhile,
ducks down.
Kelsey and Grarg are like sweeping all the glass off the floor. They're almost done.
Wow, that one was rough.
Nothing came through.
That was bad.
Oh, damn it. And I watched it and it looked like it was. All right. For the whole afternoon, Kennedy and Grarg were sweeping up glass.
Oh yeah, because the window's shattered.
Yep.
It's gonna be
They're mostly
expensive.
done. All right. So anyway, package.
All right, so I will delicately open the package in hopes that it's not violent.
It is full of a giant stack of completed posters.
Fella goes,
And you can describe what they look like.
"Oh, they're amazing." So they have okay. So imagine like the Cars cover, the Cars movie poster. It's Vel running really fast like Lightning McQueen with like flash trails behind him.
Does
Uh,
it say Ka-chow on it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's smiling, and there's like a glint off of his tooth, and then there's like bad guys, like cliched cartoonish bad guys, like tied up in his wake, and like a slayed dragon. And he runs up immediately to show Charles. He's like, "Charles."
He's currently tinkering on something, and he looks up. Huh? What's up?
He puts a poster just in front of you.
Can tell you the dragon people of this realm are not going to be happy, but this looks rad.
He's like, "Thank you. I'm gonna go hang them up right now." He's gone for like 35 seconds, and then he's back.
All right. If you want to do Barry, are you doing anything other than just picking up the order?
Oh yeah, so I need to talk to Barry about those like worse scrolls of shape change.
I forgot about those.
You didn't.
Scrolls of shape change, but less good.
I will let you work out the math. Did you talk to him about those previously?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll just assume he has completed them.
Nice. Okay, so I have presumably at least a couple of these worst scrolls of shape change.
Yes. He is not happy about making shit, though.
Yeah, but it's less expensive, Barry.
He would
Barry,
only do it for you.
Barry, don't worry. What I'm doing is still a work of art. Don't you worry.
Okay. Everyone else, what you doing waiting for the event?
Who can I bother?
Also, to get to the
But
tower, you have to go around the crater.
Ollie seemed so nice, and he brought all of our spirits up. Can I go bother him? See if he's
Yeah.
like alive. I'm gonna go see if Ollie's still alive.
He's sleeping peacefully.
That's good. I'm not gonna bother him.
with a QR code, like scripture beneath him, glowing
Oh.
green.
Oh, is that what your ward looks like?
Now what the
He's
hell?
he's technically a techno wizard, so yes.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. It is getting dark. You know, launch is like half an hour away.
Clockwork was doing something.
Okay.
He is currently trying to figure out how to make actual magic items, and he's trying to basically do a bracelet that increases your movement speed.
Okay, so not like artificer infusion.
No.
Okay, yeah, then it would follow standard crafting rules.
Okay.
Like you're entitled to that.
Well, I have to look through that again.
And I think it changed in 2024.
Crafting.
It's mostly just time and money.
Could he shorten the time with the high enough engineering / magic engineering check?
Nah, then you're just straight up doing artificer infusions.
Okay. It was worth asking.
All right. It gets dark. Anybody heading to Gears?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He does have some scramble glasses ready to go. All right, Mage Tower.
I'm not sure how valid the monster hunting guide is, but I do not see anything else than the monster hunting guide with crafting.
What? No, it should be the new Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah, but most of the search result is Out of the Abyss and Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting, Part 1.
All right, I'll check it later.
Yeah, I'm checking over it and found it.
All right. So Gears does have a suggestion. If you want to watch the liftoff, getting on the roof of the tower would give you a better view. It's like, tower top. It's not steep or anything. Like you can like comfortably sit, and it's plenty wide.
I brought up
I
LinkedIn.
have
I'll get up there.
I have a question, and this is like a mechanics question. The gems. If we use like a spell gem, can we cast it through our arcane focus, or is it just cast as if it was its own arcane focus?
Aren't they like kind of like a scroll?
I'm not.
Wait,
I'm not
are we? Okay, are we talking like the gems that already made that you like
y-
one-time
like-
use?
Yeah, the one-time use like gems.
Oh yeah, that it's just the same as a scroll. Like you don't have to provide spell components anyway.
Okay, so it wouldn't be used through like if I were to use one, I wouldn't be able to use it through my revolver.
They are not bullets. They don't have gunpowder.
Well, no, but my spells are no. My revolver is my arcane focus. I use it like a wand.
Okay. You're not casting the spell through the gem. The spell is in the gem. You're just breaking the gem.
And
Okay.
basically releasing the spell.
Yeah. The spell's
Okay,
already been
so-
cast.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, arcane focus is just get rid of spell components.
Yeah, it works as a gun and an arcane focus. I don't need to shoot people to use spare the dying on them.
Right. And using a consumables, you don't need to provide components.
That would be a hell of a thing, though, huh? Get up!
I don't have the components to cast this scroll.
Okay.
Why even have a scroll then?
Well, I'm just asking because there are certain effects in the game that are only when you use a spell through your arcane focus. So.
True. But no, you're not actually casting it when you use the gem.
All right then.
Okay.
That was all. Y'all can continue.
Getting to the roof, easy enough. There is an access hatch. Is anybody bringing any refreshments for the show?
Yeah. Wants to have a little roof picnic.
A night picnic.
Roof picnic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Night picnic.
I've got a basket. And whoever wants to help me fill the basket gets say in what gets brought onto the roof.
Yeah. Do not bother putting your token in the fog of war.
I'm just out for the rest of the session.
What is up there,
in my
by the
own
way?
session?
So it's just a floor that we didn't use.
We were in that floor, right? No, we didn't. Huh.
Yeah. 7 was enough.
Okay.
But yes, the tower has been thoroughly sterilized.
Good.
Even the foot.
Especially the foot room.
Ah, great news.
I feel as though I've forgotten some important information that I don't want to be reminded of.
I don't think
Yeah.
you were there.
Yeah.
I think I made you guys tell me and then was horrified, and I think I'm kind of glad that I forgot.
Yeah.
Saves you some trauma, really.
Shout out ADHD.
Yeah, be glad that guy is contained.
Hmm.
All right, so what's everybody bringing?
I'm bringing camera.
Cookies.
Solid. Cookies, okay.
If we forget
How much
anything,
time? how much time was between when we started playing this, or started planning this trip to watch the rocket and watching the rocket?
Same day.
I wanted
The
to see the
same day.
rocket, but I think my session is over the time when it's launching, isn't it?
No,
No?
no.
Is there a magic baker? And there's gotta be a magic baker.
Oh, of course.
Oh, if it's not overlapping, I'd like to join for the watching the rocket then.
Yeah, you still can. It was before nightfall that your session ended.
Don't worry,
Alright,
we
so I'm commissioning like several dozen cakes from the magic baker that are like the ones that are like screen printed.
Okay.
And they're gonna.
They don't bake as fast as you run.
I only need one to bring to this.
Fucking slowpoke.
So I only need one to bring to this, but I do want them to make several dozen because we're gonna distribute them later. And they're gonna huh?
You can place an order for the next day. They're not going to rush order a dozen.
Can I rush order one of the
Yes.
dozen?
You can no
Yeah, that's all I need.
one cake.
Yeah, one cake of the dozen.
Okay.
So it's gonna be screen printed. It's gonna have like a rocket shooting off in the background over a night sky, and then Vel just like running real fast in the foreground of the image.
Okay, so how many milligrams of magical did you need it to be?
How many milligrams of what?
Magical.
How many milligrams
You're going
of
for a
magical?
magic bakery.
That's hilarious. Probably like a good 15 milligrams of magical per slice.
I hope you are telling people before they eat it.
Make all the other ones like 1 milligram of magical. But make the today one 15 grams of magical.
Per slice.
Yeah, per slice.
Charlie brings hot dogs.
Okay. Gears will bring up a grill.
A what? You cut.
Grill.
Oh, rad.
need to hang out on the more often.
And Mallrat's missing out.
Yeah. Poor Mallrat.
Yep. All right. So it is minutes away. Everyone is settled in, got their snacks, got your glasses.
Bell shows up with cake. He's like, I had the magic baker make this. Look it. Doesn't it look like really cool?
And then the Challenger fucking explodes.
Oh,
No!
God.
That's a different. Hate my brain.
Big Bird gone.
Vel,
the
what is
darkest
a magic
timeline.
baker? What's a magic baker?
Well,
And I want to know.
Yeah, I just figured that they use like magic to make the cakes because I wanted like a cool, like a printed design. But as far as I know, they don't have cake printing here. It's like a machine thing. So I figured that takes like some form of a wizard baker to do it. Anyway, it's got a cool picture of me on it.
It's legit.
Charlie uses minor illusion to make the picture look like Belle's actively running.
Also, while you were in town, you did see like movie poster size prints of your poster just posted occasionally.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Belle also went and hung them on like a ton of doors.
We're propaganding our way into getting our own god.
That's how you do.
Yeah, fair.
Good advertising.
Yeah. All right, who is eating magic cake?
Oh my god!
Me.
I wonder if I could. I wonder if I get godhood if I could break Mach 100.
You can bring what?
Mach 100. I bet I could.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, it is starting, which from your distance just looks like a tiny star on the horizon that's slowly rising. And it takes like 20 minutes just going straight up.
Still recording the whole thing.
Yep.
Eating cake. Eating cake.
Yep. Just having a chill night.
Charlie's having a hot dog.
Yep. Anybody explaining what internet is so you understand the importance?
Don't ruin the
I
moment.
can try.
Clockwork is going to do that when they got internet, just to just showing them.
Okay, so you're waiting.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
that.
Know that it's very substantial and it's an information network of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do I have to do a saving throw?
For what? Oh, con save?
Yeah, maybe. I do not know what that magic in the magic cake is.
Okay, who had some of the cake?
Charlie was gonna have a slice after he finished with the hot dogs.
Okay.
So.
It would take like an hour or so for the magic to kick in anyway.
So con save?
Yeah, con save for the evening has ended. You are now aware of what the extra star in the sky is.
God, I have a plus 11 in
Okay,
29.
good. Okay. You both managed to stay firmly on the roof.
Oh God.
Oh, the consequences were worse than I expected.
Yeah, keep in mind, the tower is so tall, if you fall, there is no roll. If you can't mitigate it.
Are we just tripping balls?
Yeah.
Charlie is sat down next to Vel, both of them just staring into the distance, like,
That hot dog has never been better.
That's some good cake. Hell yeah.
All of
You look closely into Clockwork's eyes. You can see the blue screen in the pupils.
Once I
Charlie
just
having-
shut down.
Charlie's having another hot dog. He just looks down. He's like, I just remembered. I used to eat these with my dad. He throws it away.
Right off the edge. All right. It's like 2 a.m. when your heads start to get clear again.
In the span of the night, you just hear a clank when a loud clank when Clockwork lets himself fall on the back.
Should we get him off the roof?
Before he rolls off.
whoever isn't me. I didn't eat the cake. I would probably try to make sure that none of my friends accidentally kill themselves and get them to bed safely once the rocket has gone.
Kind.
I do not care about them until the rocket is no longer a thing. I love rockets so much, and so therefore Kelsey loves rockets so much.
All right. And fortunately, you can recognize the satellite in the sky now. Most people
Yep.
will ignore it.
Feels like I swear I could get up there.
You can try in the morning.
All right. Is anybody doing anything other than going to bed?
Charlie's going to go back to reading his concentration manual.
Solid.
Clockwork would probably still try to make that magic item.
Just
are-
time and money.
Time and money. And and some materials. I'm still reading through that.
Yeah. Getting the materials at your clearance is pretty easy.
Okay. It would only take a year to make a legendary item. Not even a year.
I'm going to say people can work together. That's like a year of manpower.
Well, how fast do you want to go?
Like you get 365 people together for a day.
Oh. Is
Wow.
anyone else
So fast.
proficient with Tinker's tools and Arcana?
Dell is not.
Tinker's tools? Actually, 1 second. Oh, yeah, actually, I have Tinker tools, and it is under my proficiency. So, yeah, I can...
And Arcana?
Not Arcana.
Okay, then that won't work, sadly.
Yeah,
No, wait,
so-
I think you only have to be proficient with Tinker tools. The Arcana would be only Clockwork. Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry, my mic unplugged for a moment. What was that? Or my headphones?
You
I
only
don't-
have to be proficient with Tinker tools. Clockwork is the only one who has to be proficient with Arcana.
Okay, so I guess I'll help Clockwork. Again, this is the second time I've teamed up to build something with Clockwork.
Nice.
How about
All
we
right.
do a rare item over 25 days? The cost is on me.
I'll help for some of it, but I really do need to read this manual.
Yep.
You
All
can
right.
still read that menu.
I mean, can I do both, or...
It does take time. You can't like have your time double dipping.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I'm actually
I'd be willing
real
to help
close.
him for a few days out of the week. But... Yeah.
I mean, once you're done with one,
How long
otherwise
how
we-
long does the book take?
same as the
otherwise-
other books. Let me check.
Otherwise, we just do an uncommon in 5 days. How much movement speed would it give for an uncommon item?
I'm looking one thing up already. 48 hours within a week.
Okay, so 48 hours within a week, and I've been reading it since I got it in whatever time I have. So what do you think I would have done by now?
It's like 8 hours per day at least.
I got it the same day as my tournament match, right?
All right, so it's
We
been
did
like
the-
4 days.
4 days. Okay, so I have like 4 days left, 3 or like 3 days left or something like that.
Like if you commit to it, you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on my thing, and if I
Yeah.
have time after I've finished with it, I'll go and help him.
Yes. As long as you just say you're doing a bit each day, it's fine.
Okay, in that case, Charles is mostly working on it by himself. He's actually going for the rare item.
Cool. Okay, so by morning, Gears has set up in the first level like every Wi-Fi device he has available, like every laptop, every computer set up for ready to, let people try out the internet once it's up.
Just open an internet cafe.
For us to
Okay.
celebrate just today. Dell also not currently casting anything since today is Strixhaven Day. So he is here as well. Though you do notice a carriage is making its way around the crater.
Shit, we didn't get rid of that.
That's going to be a project.
What didn't we get rid of?
Oh, that was garbled.
What didn't we get rid of?
The crater.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I thought we meant the person that was pulling up got concerned.
Yes, it is a rather large carriage with war horses drawing it.
Oh god.
Oh.
We should probably check up on that.
It's also heading straight for the tower.
Should I go say howdy?
Howdy at Mach 10.
Yeah.
So
That's good. I run down the tower.
Okay. All right, so the war horses stop. The huge door on the carriage opens.
My God.
Gosh, Barry, you travel in style.
Yeah, I went by the gun barrel first, but Kennedy told me where you were.
Oh yeah, we were watching the launch. Pretty cool, right?
And he also folds out a ramp in the carriage and wheels out a very old tiefling.
Again?
A very
A very old tiefling.
After the wedding, I don't trust that purple rim.
Oh, everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Miss BL. She was my enchantments teacher in 2nd grade.
Ooh.
She's
Meeting you.
she's going to be my guest for the first day of Strixhaven.
that's wonderful.
We kept in touch after her class. In fact, she's the reason every potion I sell will explode when consumed by a fascist. She raises up a fist.
Hell yeah.
God, it's
Dude, I love her.
vegetable.
What a woman.
Now, anyway, I wanted to get. I was hoping there was going to be more of you here. I wanted to get in touch with you before we headed off.
What's that?
Well, since I kinda took Vel's spot, I wanted to at least give you each resistance to a damage type. I can do it to 10 people at once, and I wanted to get everybody in here, but I guess I can wait.
Barry, if I could speak with you a moment, this would be detrimental towards your progression in the Strixhaven tournament. You recognize that, right?
Oh, I mean, that's if I wanted to win.
But you don't. You want to make business connections in a high-standing magical school to be able to push your wares easier.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I just need to
I
make a
thought
good show.
God, you're a cool guy.
Tell that to Artie. This is like his old D&D character.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I'm now playing a bizarro version.
So, were you thinking of creating some sort of system for students to be able to get starter kits at your store, creating a exclusivity that also makes it so that the first store they think of when thinking of going to a going for magic components is yours, or more like a student discount thing with an exclusivity for advertising rights on campus? Something along those lines?
You see him like one-handed writing little notes. Yes, that's exactly what I was planning on doing.
We can talk later if you'd like on the matter. I'd be happy to act as your sounding board for ideas.
Of course. Anyway, I hope you don't mind. I was thinking I might join you with your teleportation circle when the time came. So we could all go to Strixhaven together.
Is that when you would be applying damage resistances, or
Oh, I wanted to do it before we got there.
is this a permanent resistance, or
Oh, yeah, permanent. But I'd have to do it to everyone at once.
for the sake of gameplay, I haven't really considered. I don't really know all of the different damage types personally. Do you mind if after the game I look through it and we just say he did it now and let you know which one later? Because I doubt we're gonna have combat again in this session.
We'll wait a session for at least Molerat to get back.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
Because
I do already have an idea.
Blueberry!
Blueberry, yes.
Which is a canonical damage type.
That is
Blueberry?
true.
What?
Yeah.
There is a blueberry dragon in a Feywild book.
Yeah, it's so funny. Who knows anything about Blueberry Dragon?
And
Has a
the
pre-made token ready for that. It's so strange.
Yeah. And the damage type it deals is blueberry.
Yes.
It's like part of a pie eating contest or something like that.
Oh, I think I know
I-
the one you're talking about.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it make a wish or something?
Yeah, it's almost like it's this token that I've dropped on the field. That's so strange.
Quick question. Would you also be willing to offer any form of help towards the people we'd be bringing with us, or just for the people competing? I could understand if it's only those competing. Most useful, of course.
Well, I can do it to 10 individuals.
Gears, you want to come with?
Gears is like, guys, it's starting.
Wait, was this before the thing went off, or that's when this happened?
The internet had not yet happened.
Okay, so the internet is starting now. That's what he means.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come in. I want to see what's about this stuff. Hey Barry, you want to see some wild newfangled shit?
Oh, of course. Squeezes his giant bare ass through the door.
Steps over this way. Vel, but cooler now.
What?
I didn't read that until now. Vel.
Oh,
but cooler now.
why? What are you doing?
Rim Repo Vel.
What is this?
I
And now I
particularly
can
like the
shape
idea of a
change
starter.
into low CR things.
Hell yeah,
Charlie
I love that.
Charlie leans over to Barry while they're walking, and he's like, I particularly like the idea for a starter kit for new students. You could call it the Bear Essential Kit.
Oh,
Yep. The berry plushies have been selling very well.
Oh, plushies. I'll have to take a look at them sometimes. I didn't know you started on that.
Yeah, they'll have the same stats as Strixhaven mascot plushes, which is a real item.
Okay, I'm done with business.
All right, so everybody's like at a different laptop or tablet, just watching the connecting loading icon go.
Charles would
Something-
actually Charles would connect with his mind.
As soon as it loads, you loudly hear boom.
Oh no.
Okay. It goes connecting, and then as soon as it stops, on every screen, simultaneously, you see Isaac.
Lovely.
And as he is saying, on every channel, please help us.
Oh, there's
And then
there's what it was.
and then you see like the message loop. It's like, this is Isaac of the Resistance. I'm stuck in my hideout. My crew has been abducted by the police. We're so close to tracking down Big Al. I'm broadcasting this SOS on every channel. Send help. And the message repeats.
What?
And we're ending the session
It's a
here.
lot less fun
Here.
than I thought it would be. You lied to me, Charles. Okay.
All right. And that is the end of this session.
Okay.
Who's Isaac again?
The prince.
Oh. Yeah, we kind of gave up on looking for him. I mean,
Well,
we
now,
had-
now you have a lead.
We're like, he had a good run.
You mean the prince that I was asking the king leading questions to see if we could find out like what happened to him, and then everyone, including me, forgot about?
Yeah.
When you see him, you recognize him.
Quite. Are the mics still hot?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick question, lore wise.
Mhm.
One of my personas, Mary Jane Dealer. You established that the king smokes, right?
Yes.
Could we just say that at some point in the past he's bought from her?
Sure.
Okay. Absolutely irrelevant,
Yeah.
but a little fun.
All right. I'm gonna end the stream. All right. Night.
Night.